again.
Yes.
It's Thursday. We are always looking forward to Thursday.
Yeah. So give us some moments so that we can do some sharing to various groups and also to invite more people to come and join us in this
Yes.
live video.
Something exciting that we want to share.
Yes.
Okay, so while we are waiting, I'm gonna play you some really nice soothing music. And always that we are going to do some energy cleansing first before we start, okay? Just give me a minute. Oh no. Indeed. I don't know how to use my old phone now. So arrogant.
Okay, well, so while waiting for more people to join us, so enjoy the music piece.
So good. Do it now. I hope you can hear us.
I can.
Strange things we do on camera. See, how real are we?
Yes.
I shall just do it this way. Okay. Yeah. So I guess this is a lot better. Right. So we're gonna wait for people to come in, and we're gonna do an introduction again. Okay. Meantime. So just cleansing the energy before we start this discussion running, okay? Right. So whoever join us or is joining us, we will come forward to this channel with a unblocked energy and to be receptive to what we're going to share, and also be open to have a discussion and interaction with us as well. So for us as well.
Yeah. See, you are so high vibe.
And movement is good, so please move, okay? Move around. Watch party. We'll start in probably just about 1 or 2 minutes time.咦？为什么我的 group 这样少？我被踢出去了。 Hi, whoever has just joined us, welcome. So we're just going to wait for just probably a minute and get more people to join us before we start, okay? So today we're going to talk about the Great Conjunction and the solar eclipse that has just passed, okay? Give me a while. Okay. Wow.
So whoever is watching this live video right now, please leave a comment on where your location is so that we know where you are now. And yeah, we are super excited with today's sharing because we are going to talk about the great conjunction of Jupiter and Saturn. So yeah.
Okay, so we're going to start it going. Shall we
Right.
have the music? Huh?
You want to leave it or?
I think we can just.
Okay.
I think I can just off it because we are too high vibe.
It's so important to stay high vibe.
Yes, it is. Right. There's so many exciting things that we want to share with you. We have been busy, haven't we?
Super busy.
Yes. Okay. Now, before we get into today's topic, give us a chance to introduce why this platform exists and who are we.
Yeah. So welcome to Connected Soul. I'm Crystal.
I'm Winnie.
Yeah. So we are a Singapore-based platform that produce conscious media and high energy products that connect you to your inner self and to discover who you really are on the inside. Okay, so why is it important that we need to connect to our inner self?
Because it is to find your purpose in life and is to understand the importance of self-love, self-awareness, and to develop peace of mind, which all of us at any point in time will be looking for that, right?
Yes.
And the ability to recenter your emotion and your relationships, and most importantly, to be connected to the divine source, which is the universe. All right. And now, next thing, also very important, where
Super
to
important.
find us.
Yes. So you can find us on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube.
Yes.
So our social media handle for Facebook, Instagram is Connected Soul SG. Okay, and the YouTube link is also okay. All the links are actually on the caption of this video.
That's right,
so
that's
you can
right.
just click on them, subscribe, like, share to all our channels so that you can receive instant updates on whatever things that we post
That's
up on
right.
these channels. Okay.
And also the other thing, which I actually have updated our last Thursday live, that is our TikTok. I added the link. I added.
You did? Okay.
Yeah, I added it later. So if you want to see the fun side of us, doing some funny, silly stuff.
Yeah.
Funny, silly stuff sometimes is also high vibe because you laugh and you smile, right? So that's important, okay? Yes. Besides doing this, we are also doing some other stuff as well because ultimately we are ladies. We like skincare.
Oh yes.
Yes. All right. So those are some of the things. Okay. Continue to find us. Continue to follow us. No matter what sort of emotion you come in that day, just come. Okay. Join us as a community. We are here to support each other.
Yes.
Okay. Before we start, we just like to show you some of the things that we use to also keep our vibe high as well. For example, I have all these crystal bracelets, energy crystal bracelets.
Me too.
Yes, they are so pretty. Yeah. Okay, this is from a very good friend of ours who custom made this for us according to our energy. Okay, you must believe before you use all these crystals. Crystals are basically what the universe left for us in the nature.
Yeah.
They are just minerals. Instead of eating the minerals, right? Your supplements, these are just energy minerals.
Correct.
Okay, so don't think like, how can all this thing works?
Yeah.
That was me previously. Look at me now.
Well,
She has
crystals.
something very interesting.
Yeah, okay. So I actually just got this ring. Okay, so it's actually a golden rutile quartz. Yeah, so I'm not sure if you can see this.
So pretty.
Yeah. So I got this is because the energy that it gives out is actually meant for creating abundance. Yeah. So as much as I want to set more intention to manifest the things that I want in my life, and I got this to sort of like to amplify the energy. Yeah, to
That's
amplify
right.
the intention. And coincidentally, we also have this intention. Yeah, so it's a very high energy moon water.
Let me tell you something very interesting, okay? I have been using this, especially so that because now I am actually doing a business development role for someone very important, okay? Yeah, so starting off the business, and what I did, right, was, let me share with you how to use this kind of spray, okay? So what I did was, before I step out of the house, you know, to go and do my business, right? So I will use this spray and I'll speak to the universe that I manifest my intention today that I'm going to set. It's kind of like a goal setting that I want to reach out to 5. Yeah. So I just, okay, and with this very strong and focused mind, I've got 5.
Woohoo!
Really, yeah, and you just really need to set really strong intention, okay? So besides intention, we have love thyself. So this is obviously self-love, okay? So some of us may feel the lack of being able to love ourselves. So this one.
So this is more like for self-love. Correct. And to really cultivate the kind of condition yourself to be in love with yourself. Yeah.
Moon energy is really very powerful. So you got to believe all this thing works. It's just like a belief system you have within yourself, okay? So because I experience the difference of moon energy, I am really sensitive to all this kind of solar and moon energy, especially so for moon energy. I get water retention, I get really tired sometimes, you know. And I just need to understand how to manage it before it happens, all right? And you got to think of things very positively. So lots of movement, lots of water is important. Or we also have like sleep well. In fact, we have 7 types now.
7 types, yeah. So all this information you can actually find from our page as well.
That's right. And look at how big this tube of crystal is. 8 kind of crystals, okay? So this can be found on our SD stall as well. So all these things, you can find them on our SD stall, okay? Yeah. We have t-shirts.
Yes.
We designed them, okay? So please have a look, all right? Just scroll through, browse through, and see what we have. And from time to time, we'll also update our store.
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. About today.
Let's roll out.
Yes. Tell me.
The big topic.
You know, like, okay, because we are going to talk about the Great Conjunction, right? So, and it is a date that everyone who is in this energetic field very much anticipate towards it.
Correct.
But before we go into that topic, do you remember actually there was like a solar eclipse on Monday?
Yep.
So, did you sense anything different? Oh, you were saying that, you know, like a Chinese saying, right? There was some, I don't know whether is it myth or not.
Yeah. So there was a saying that the solar eclipse, the energy that it gives out from this session was actually quite negative. So we shouldn't be even like being out during exposed. Being exposed during the solar eclipse. Which is in progress. So yeah, I mean, I didn't really feel much of a difference in terms of energy, but I do feel that tiny little things can kind of set me up. In frustration and things like that. So those are very little minor things. So I'm not sure whether is it really related to the solar eclipse.
So
I have had that experience because I was out and running the whole day, you know, so definitely got lots of the solar energy. But I didn't think much of that until when I snap. Yeah. So there's some interesting thing about it because I was just trying to read through, right? And that morning itself, a friend of mine suddenly texted me and told me, you know, because he knows that I do go out to the nature at night to meditate.
Right.
Okay, because nature is the best teacher. Nature is the best place that you can meditate and gain some energy and stuff, you know. So he was so-called warning me, don't go out on this day. Yeah, because the so-called the yin energy is too strong.
Right.
So for the Chinese, right, they believe that if the yin energy is too strong, it is not good. But it really depends on how you see that as well. So I'm kind of like, that's fine, you know. But anyway, that wasn't the part that really set it off to make me think whether there's any impact from the solar energy. So that day, I do felt that I was very, very, very easily agitated. Seriously, easily agitated.
Right.
And it's kind of like, and I realized, right, my agitation or the frustration that I surfaced, I really surfaced an emotion. Was something that I haven't been behaving like that or felt like that for the whole of 2020.
Wow.
Yeah, because I have been very, very proud that since 2020, since January, February, I've been a changed person. So my temperament, you know, and mood has actually mellowed down like 80%. That is crazy, okay? But on Monday, it just surfaced. And for the situation that it surfaced, right, I had a so-called self-reflection at the end of the day.
Right.
Because I told myself that, okay, first, I didn't really like it that I had that kind of emotion surfaced out. Secondly, I thought about whether did I just throw out all those kind of situations based, or rather say a groundless kind of situation. Actually, it wasn't. It was really things that I had my facts on. So then I suddenly had this thought, could it be because of the solar energy?
Right.
And interestingly, I was talking to a friend and told me exactly and said that I had a really bad day.
Wow.
Yeah, said that had exactly that, you know, it was like the worst day or the, you know, kind of like, I'm like, wait, somebody else is saying the same thing.
Right.
And then another person told me the same thing. So I'm like,
You kind of
perhaps.
conclude that
Yes,
it's because of that
correct.
energy.
Yeah,
Right.
so I was reading up, right? So it did say about this thing. Solar energy, it kind of helped to, or rather say it would invite a provocation. It provoked something within you. So what happened was that it probably some emotion that has been suppressed within for a long period of time.
Right.
That I didn't want to address it. Okay, I just whatever. But it surfaced it up. Okay, in a way that probably the provocation I didn't like it. Yeah, but it was kind of necessary.
Right.
And how do you handle it from there? So did I let it escalate it worse and, you know, just unfriend everybody? Or I look at it differently and say, right, so I recognize that this was what happened. So how do I handle this emotion from now on till the Great Conjunction and after the Great Conjunction? So it was all linked.
Right.
Yeah.
I must say that because ever since the start, okay, in fact, the portal,
Yeah.
okay, has already started since 12/12.
Yes.
Right, on the 12th of December.
Yes.
So it actually lead up to the solar eclipse, where you actually. Are you okay?
Excuse me.
So the solar eclipse, the energy actually kind of amplify the lead up to the Great Conjunction. Yeah. So that's why I can safely say that whatever things that, you know, we feel during this period of time are actually very intense.
Yes, it is.
Very intense,
correct.
very it sort of make you have more self-awareness.
And also, it will also make you sort of distracted.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. So I have been like, because I've been doing my daily meditation, but for the past few days, it's like I need to take extra effort because it seems like I have got so many things on my hand.
Agree.
That I just felt so tired.
Tired is one thing.
Really, I was just so tired.
I've been feeling so tired too.
Yeah. And it is not just, the kind of energy tired.
Yeah.
It is really physically and mentally tiredness that I just cannot stay awake at night when I've already planned that, nighttime I'm going to start doing certain things.
So true.
Really?
I couldn't even stay up till like
12.
Yeah.
Yeah, 12 is almost...
At 11 plus, I feel like, oh my God, I need to...
I cannot focus.
Off the light and just
I
go
just
to bed.
can't focus,
Yeah.
So know that you are normal. Because we are normal.
Yes. So if you're feeling the same, please leave in the comments so that we know that you are also on the same, feel as us. So so what's up with the Great Conjunction?
Please share.
Okay, well, you know that Jupiter and Saturn, they are going to meet on the 22nd of December. Okay, so this meeting is called the Great Conjunction. Okay, so and every 20 years, okay, Saturn and Jupiter will meet, will align. I would say they will align very close to each other. In fact, in the same degree. Okay, at every 20 years in the same zodiac sign. Okay, so right now they are in the Earth sign of Capricorn. Okay, so and entering into 21st of December, Saturn and Jupiter will actually move into the air sign of Aquarius. Right. So what does that mean? Okay. So actually for Saturn is actually a planet of structure, systems, and authority. Okay, and Jupiter is actually the planet of abundance, expansion, and optimism. And Aquarius itself is a sign of progression and community, right? So it also associates with scientific and intellectual development, and like technology as well as interpersonal relationship. So while this Great Conjunction is moving into the air sign of Aquarius, this actually signifies a brand new era. We are entering a brand new era.
Yes.
Okay, so this is a very, very big deal. Okay, because this occurrence only happen every 200 years. Yeah, and we are very lucky and kind of fated to...
It's really a blessing, I would say.
Correct, yeah, to witness this beginning of the beginning of a new era. Yeah. So with all this coming up, there is bound to be a lot of changes, things that you may be aware or things that you may not be aware. Whether you like it or not, things are just going to happen, because the two planets are actually very different. They have nothing in common. But when they collide together, they actually gives a very, how should I put it, a very big energy change. Yeah. So, but this change is a good thing because they are so different from each other. Okay, one is very authoritative, very systematic, and the other one is very, flexible and, things like that.
So it's kind of like having to find the balance.
Correct. Yeah. So it's going to be giving a very neutral kind of energy. But at the same time, we just have to be very aware that we are going to face certain...
like a teething period for the initial, isn't
correct,
it?
yes. So, yeah, it's going to be, very exciting times ahead.
There's something else that I read about which totally makes sense. Okay. I'm not sure if anyone has read about these two terms. Okay, one is the societal reset, which happens 2020 this year. So hence, right, there's a lot of things happened this year. Okay, So societal meaning, of course, like society, right?
Yeah.
So us as a collective, okay? The word collective here has been resurfacing the whole of this year. Look at it. It's a global change, COVID, right?
Yeah.
And the way that people live, change. The way that we communicate,
Yeah.
change. And what she said about, which planet was that? The one that has got the technology and all those things. So you can see, right? She is more of a astrology person and not so much on me. What's happening to her? Okay.
Okay,
So
something went
she-
into my eye.
Oh dear. So she talked about the technology right earlier. Think about it. What happened this year with our communication and social life? It becomes Zoom based, Zoom party and all those. she's laughing and she's making me laugh. Okay. But anyway, see, it's happy place. Welcome to this happy place, people. So you see, there are so many things that happen, and it really depends on how you see this and how you want to face this. Your energy is so important, all right? If you come forward with this whole year of changes with fear, that is exactly how you are going to feel while you enter into the Great Conjunction, while you enter into, okay, there's another term, which is the Great Transformation. I encourage you to please go and do a Google search on this tool, because when I was like trying to read more about the Great Conjunction, and the interesting thing about it is that, before I even understand what is called the Great Conjunction, 21st December, it keep appearing to my mind. That is something very, very pivotal to me, okay, for myself. And I have this so much positive anticipation towards it. Because personally, right, I could feel that it is an ending for something within me, and it is a beginning for something. Then, and I keep, I rather say, both of us, we keep emphasizing on this, that we need to do some releasement, to let go before we welcome this Great Conjunction, right? This new energy, this new earth. These 2 days, I've been so-called channeling some message as well from the universe. So I just want to share with you, this message, whoever resonates with it, please understand that this message is for you. I've got really many. Okay, give me a while. Let me share with you.
Right.
Something that's-
so sorry. Because my contact lens fell off, so I need to fix it.
Okay. Now, please listen to this closely, all right? This is something that I channeled last night. It's for myself, okay? A message from the universe for me and for the collective. It was a very clear message for me that it is for the collective. This word keep appearing in my mind. So it is for you and for me and for her. Know that everyone appears in your life for a reason, usually a life lesson. If you are vibrating at a different vibe from this or these people, you will feel the misfit or even emotional drain. Ask God or the divine source clearly, what is the lesson you are supposed to take away? And quickly move away from them so you can find your true tribe. Okay? All right.
Wow.
So yes, it doesn't mean that if you meet your, okay, let me tell you something interesting. That was something that I actually shared last week, and very, very briefly, I actually met my twin flame.
Ooh.
Yes,
Wow.
it's crazy. I tell you,
Wow.
it is crazy.
Wow. You need to share more about that.
Yeah, so I will go into very fine details in one of our video, because I think some of you, in fact, not every soul will meet your twin flame. Not every soul has a twin flame. Because I've been so hungry and I know about there's certain ascension that is coming forth from me, and I have very clear sign that I know within that this time, at this point, I chose to be on earth. I chose to be here. So that's why, I told universe, just show me clearly what are the things that I need to do. So how do I get to the next ascension level?
Right.
So hence, my twin flame appear. It is really, really a stranger. I am not kidding you. Okay.
Wow.
So twin flame, right? Supposedly, yeah. Many times people will think that you should be romantically involved, right? So for me, there isn't any
No romance
attraction
at all.
at all.
No. Sorry, guy.
Not at all. Okay. But it's very strange because I don't even remember the person's face every time I see this person. The next thing when I, after the so-called
That's so sad.
the dinner and then departure, I was like, what this person looks like? I cannot remember.
Oh gosh.
But
Okay.
there was such a strong pull energetically. And it was very strange because the first meet, right?
Yeah.
Literally, the person asked me, are you psychic? I'm like, oh my God, nobody has ever asked me this question. Because when you tell someone
What
you're
a
psychic,
what a
when
rare
you
question.
tell someone you're psychic, people
Yeah.
think you're crazy,
Yeah,
But
yeah.
the fact is that I am psychic, okay? You cannot run away from this fact because you cannot deny what you hear, what you see, and what you feel,
Yeah.
all right? So I was like pretty much, I won't say taken aback, but really surprised. The next thing, there was such strong familiarity. Like I know this person for the longest time, but I don't know this face. I know
Right.
something. It was so strong, the familiar feeling. And why do I need to meet my twin flame? It was just a very short meeting, so to say. Okay, because I asked the universe, hey, universe, I could sense and see who this person is. It's not my soulmate because soulmate is a very comfortable feeling.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
twin flame is different. Twin flame, it is a mirror of yourself. Meaning it mirrors you on the good, it mirrors your darkness. So initially I was quite a little bit scared to know my darkness. Okay, and then it is really necessary for me to face my darkness and to so-called rectify that, okay, in order for me to move forward. Now, twin flame wise, right, doesn't mean that your twin flame means you must accept, okay?
Yeah.
You must accept and move together.
Yeah.
It is also like the union can be a short period of time. Like for me, to me, the union is so-called short period of time to see, to discover, to ask the universe very quickly. So why? And it shows me exactly what this person did, the behavior. When I wanted to comment, right, I said, seriously? And the next thing I hear in my head very clearly, that's you. That's what you do to people.
Right.
No way!
It's
And
like having
true.
a mirror
It is really
right in
a
front of
mirror.
you.
Yeah.
And it just mirrors exactly what you have been going
Yes.
through.
And I've been very, very conscious about my behavior these days. Because I said that I've changed 80%, right?
Right.
So within the 80%, actually there's still a 20% that I didn't change, which is not very good. So that was like really giving me an opportunity to be more aware about myself, this area.
Yeah.
Then I told the universe, I am not for this connection. I have already learned the lesson. I know what it is. Give me a chance to learn and improve myself while I move on and do your work.
Right.
And then this person suddenly disappear. I am not kidding you, man. And I don't even feel like, last time before my awakening, I will feel this way. I will feel upset why people disappear from my life. But these days, no. I just understand that people come and people go for a specific reason.
Correct, yeah.
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 So that's one area, okay, that we need to be aware about. There are so many things coming up that you can see the great transformation within for yourself as well.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So what else about the great transformation, or rather say the great conjunction?
Well, because we are going into this air sign of Aquarius, right? So there is a need to adapt to new changes. So what are the new changes, right? So because of the because Saturn is a planet of systems and authority and structure, right? So that also means that we need to embrace the new technology, okay, and especially because Aquarius is also the sign of progress and community, okay. So it also kind of amplify the science, the technology, and all those stuff. So you might be, I mean, everyone will be aware that we are going into this 5G network. Okay, so the 5G network is an advanced technology on how we will communicate with each other and things like that. So I think it's very important that we need to start to embrace this kind of a technology and things like AI and that kind of stuff. So it may be very hard for some people to accept this
switch.
Correct. And because of this COVID thing that is going on, there is a lot of tracking and surveillance that is going on everywhere in this part of the world. So I'm sure that some people are also not used to it. Because it's like you are invading my privacy, but this is going to be the way. And we have to accept that. And how do we protect ourselves? Well, there are various ways. I think we will share in our next few videos. So things like, how do you protect yourself against the radiation, and things like that. And there are some theories about the 5G network. How is it going to affect humans and, things like that. So we're not going to touch too much about that. Okay. So what other things that we can do for this, this great conjunction is?
There's a lot of, for me, right, I really get a lot of message on collective. So from the universe. So it's really very much about thinking, togetherness, okay? It's no longer about you, yourself.
In fact, the Aquarius energy, right, actually allows us to focus on what's good for the whole. Okay, rather than focusing on our own needs and wants.
Can I share this one?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, you go ahead first. Later I'll share this.
So it's very much about knowing that we are all connected. Okay, we are all very connected, and there is even a need to come together and to create a better world. Okay, so this might seem really like a big term, but come to think about it, if everybody
just want a better
a better environment, a better living condition. So if we just think about think as a whole, how your actions and your thoughts can impact on the others, you will aware that we are just connected, and together we can achieve better things.
Think positive, okay? The cause and effect, right? So everything that we say, there will be, of course, there's a cause to say something, there's an effect of that. So we try our very best to stay on high vibe. Things that are not necessary to say, because I'm telling you this because the universe has that lesson for me for the initial this year, for many months. Especially my Facebook post. I used to air my opinion a lot. Okay.
Very bluntly.
Very
direct.
very. So then there were so many times that the universe just said, I know it's in your mind. I know you want to air it out. Is it necessary? How will it help you? How will it help the others? I'm like, no help. Okay. Then I realized, okay, sure, I shan't do that. It was a very, very consistent pattern, to the point that I became used to only posting good things. So it was like, wow, what a change for me, seriously.
And I think this is especially important because the social media platforms
so
are very correct. It's very personal. But the information that you put out on your personal page, right? There's actually an impact on other people as well, because people do come across your posts And if you're posting those very negative or very depressing kind of information, that kind of make people feel depressed as well or uncomfortable.
You can either boost someone or you can kill someone.
Exactly. So wherever possible, we share good things, we share positive news or information or even about yourself, and let's try to minimize the post of
you know what's the message that I've been getting lately, not just for myself, it's really for the collective. This word appears so much to me. One, of course, is collective. The other one is judgment. Yeah, so
right.
I was asking, where is this judgment from? Is it the judgment day that everyone talks about? Say no, it's not. It's about
not to be too judgmental.
Yes, every single person, we have this the lens of judgment on someone else.
Yeah.
Who are you to judge someone? You know? So when you have that kind of mindset, right, it is you trying to bring out and trying to magnify ego. When you are awakened, what is the first thing? Your ego needs to die.
Yeah.
Okay. So why is it that when you have allowed ego to die, and why are you resurrecting it? You should not resurrect it. Okay.
Yeah.
Now this is a message that I channeled this morning when I was doing a quick meditation to cleanse my aura before I start this video. So this is what I hear very clearly. Please listen. We need to think collective and not division. There are too many division created since the existence of humankind. Religions, gender, social classes, creative terms like New Age or Omnism. Be awakened and know that this is the time the divine energy is gathering the collective to a higher place where we all belong. Let go of the baggages, the struggles, which you are so used to holding on, as it makes you feel like you are still a human after all. We are energetic beings. Human is just another term for you to give excuse to yourself to want to stay in the lower vibes and not wanting to ascend. Be aware that changes is not always bad or scary. It may be uncertain at first, but know and learn to trust, especially with the collective energy, to come together and join together to move together to the new earth.
Wow.
Yeah. So trust me, this is not something I write on a daily basis. I can't even remember when I was channeling this message. I have to read from it, okay? Yeah.
So that's the wonder of her, getting channeled message. And I think it's even more important for us to really be conscious about this new change, okay, this new era, and the big change in the energy. And, just let's stay, connected.
Correct.
And be very optimistic about the future, okay? And one thing that I think it's important, okay, is that what you can do right now, okay? So, you can start off by reflecting, okay, reflecting and do journaling.
Yes.
Okay, write down the things that, what are your concerns, what are your needs and wants, okay, and be clear on what you want to create. Yeah, so this is very important. So, take some time to reflect.
Because the key word was given, a few, right? Collective, togetherness, and the new earth.
Yeah.
Okay. So while you are doing your journaling and doing your reflection, think about what is your new earth. How does your new earth look like? Okay. So we don't need to conform ourselves in what it looks like now, because we are all moving into a whole new era, okay? And like it or not, all right, I'm going to tell you this thing very, very clearly. The fact that you are watching this video, the fact that you are liking us and listening to us, You are one being who chose to be here on earth at this time to witness this whole great transformation, to witness this whole change. Okay, you are part of this energetic change. Okay, yeah. So do your part.
Yes. So please comment if if you are.
You can feel it. I
Yeah.
can tell you. You know it. Okay.
Yeah.
You know it. This is the higher purpose that you have been asking the universe. So what's my higher purpose? What am I supposed to do? This is the higher purpose.
Yeah.
The importance of being in collective, to be together in this energy. Yeah. Having to say that, we have something that we want to initiate, right? So which is on the 21st, which is next Monday.
Yeah.
That will be the time that we want to organize a collective meditation.
Correct.
Yeah.
So
Want to share more?
So on the 21st of December, we are going to organize this mass meditation. So we will meditate together collectively. So do feel free to join us. More information we'll put out on our Facebook page.
We are going to start a page or something.
Yeah, so
right?
we will start a new group so that whoever is keen to join will be added into this group. So we will start this meditation on a very good timing, which is on the 11.
Yep. It is Singapore time.
Singapore time, yes.
So do Google and check what time it is at your
Local,
geographical location. All right. But no worries at all, because so long as one of the location we start at this timing and you also feel together energetically, it is 11:11. It is 11:11. It is the whole new beginning. It is a manifestation timing. Okay. Yeah. So I want to share a little bit more. Why do we want to do this collective or this global mass meditation? Okay, because I actually saw some comments in other groups that someone was asking about this kind of mass meditation. So what's the opinion of some people? So I saw some saying that, oh no, there's no need for to do that, that kind of stuff. Say that meditation it should be very individual. All those, it's a yes and a no. Okay, meditation obviously it should be an individual effort because you want to connect with the universe. But on days like that, where we are moving into the new era, it is important to come as a collective. Because individually, this is your energy. Okay, your concentrated, your focused energy. As a collective, it's huge.
It's huge.
It's a portal. Okay, I can vouch for this because I actually joined a collective meditation some time ago, and I took the effort to wake up at 3 a.m. Singapore time. 3 a.m. Singapore time. I could be in bed sleeping. Okay. So, and I tell you the moments, right? And you know what else? When she was, this lady was doing a YouTube meditation, right? To do the collective, there were forces that trying to stop her.
Right, wow.
Seriously, can you believe that she's doing a YouTube live? Her camera couldn't function.
Oh my God.
It's black screen. Okay, it was that. Because, the power and energy was so strong. And something obviously trying to stop, right? It was so apparent. But when we could still hear her on her audio wise. Obviously, there'll be people who left, right? But once she claimed that, no matter what, you must make your claim as well. No matter what, this energy, this collective energy meditation is going on. We are all coming together as a strong energy. The number of viewers suddenly shot up by a few hundreds.
Wow.
Yeah, to join in together. So when we started meditation, right, I tell you, the energy was so intense. I've never felt this kind of such intense energy when you get into a meditation before.
Wow.
My third eye was so tight. You could feel it instantly. here at my crown. You could really feel the energy was here. And she said exactly the same thing. You will feel it here. Wow, I was like, my goodness, this collective meditation, it is real. Okay?
I read somewhere that when everyone come together and meditate together, right, the energy will actually lift up everyone to ascend to into another dimension.
Yes.
Yeah. So this is the power of community-based meditation. Yeah. So please join us.
Yeah.
Okay, when we put up the information. Yeah, and we hope that we can, really connect to more people, especially in times like this. We even need to be more united.
Correct.
Yeah, so I don't know why I'm saying this, but yeah, I guess it's the message.
It is a message. Look at it. I mean, the words and all the vocabs, right? They are it's so prominent and collective, togetherness, united. You know, what else can you say? Yeah, so don't think of yourself as an island, okay? Because we are all together on this whole new earth, okay? Yeah, so that's what we want to share with you, and definitely we will always have lots of things to share, because what we are doing here, we are not professional astrology kind
disclaimer.
of expert and all those, okay? It is
We are
really
all
very
learning
much,
from each other.
Yes.
Okay.
So it's very much why we start this channel is because it's very much of our own experience, what we went through during the week. We just want to be real people to tell you, I told you I was angry,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we started this being real weekly vlog series.
Oh yes.
So it's a very short video where we will be sharing about our day-to-day experience.
How do you manage that as well?
Correct. So what we have learned from it, how we overcome it. So and we are just being very real about what has happened. So hopefully our sharing can also benefit you in some ways.
And also our meditation experience, because people will always be like, I don't know how to start meditation. That was exactly what I said initially. Okay. So there are many things that happened recently, and like now, right, if anybody asks me what's your religion, I will always say, now I will say I'm neutral. Okay. And why did I use the word omnism earlier? Because I actually came across this word omnism, and then I was like, oh, that sounds like me. But then at the same time, something within, which is obviously my higher self, telling me, don't label yourself all this kind of thing. Yeah. And I felt that, I like the fact that I say I am neutral.
Yeah.
I believe that there is only one divine power, divine source. Okay. And sometimes, like recently, people would think that what I'm going through, I should be very depressed, I should be very low vibe, that kind of thing. Sorry, not a single bit at all, okay?
Yeah.
And I also ask myself, why so? I've actually gone through the similar situation many years ago, and I really felt like I was the most horrible person. That to a point that I really felt depressed.
Wow.
So I asked the universe, why? Why so? Why is it that I'm not feeling the same kind of depressed feeling and all those things, but still feeling the high vibe and feeling very hopeful and feeling very grateful about everything, So, and I said, isn't it the same? I mean, I was a very religious person, okay, and I had a very hard time, really very hard time, so-called letting go when I was awakened, because I was so afraid that I will betray my religion, for saying the universe, for saying the divine power, for saying I meditate. There are some religion who don't do all this thing because they felt that it's a very occult practice. But the fact these are all real because you feel it. And I've been labeled as well being a new age. I'm like, what new age, old age? So I asked the universe, what is this new age or whatever? So I literally got a very clear answer like this morning. All this new age thing, right? What is new age and old age? I have been the only one. If right from the beginning, when the universe exists, it is what it is. So who came up with this? Human. Yeah, so it's all division by human. Religion is division by human. But look at it on the collective. Ultimately, you are thinking of doing kindness and gratefulness towards the collective. That is the most important.
Yeah.
And of course, don't talk down other people as well, including religion. You know, we don't need to. We just need to be respectful.
Be good, be nice, be respectful.
Yeah, that's the most important.
Yeah, and in fact, everyone, we are just equal.
Yeah.
You know, we are on the equal side. And I think it's also not very nice to, you know, to be rude to...
Never feel that you're more superior than others.
Correct. Because you have your own belief, we have our own belief. And it doesn't mean that whoever's belief is better than the other. Okay. At the end of the day, whichever belief that you are in, they are all the same. Okay. They want us to be loved, to have compassion, okay, and to be kind and to be good. So yeah, so regardless of the beliefs that we have, it doesn't matter. Okay, just be respectful. Okay, and
also life is life. If you understand, all right, listen to me again. Life is life, meaning human life, cats life, dogs life, snail life, plants life. So if you don't kill a human, you don't kill a cat, you don't kill a snail, you don't kill a worm.
yeah,
Simple as that. Respect all lives. Okay. So if you are able to think this way, you are up for transformation. You know the transformation is there. Okay. Yeah.
yep,
Because when I had this enlightenment, right? I mean, all along, like for years, right? Since many years ago, I do like move snails aside. But lately, I realized I have been like even like worms. Oh, so cute.
worms. Oh
Yeah.
my gosh.
Then I'm really scared of lizard. But these days I look at lizards and you're quite cute. But I'm still a bit like, but don't come too near, don't come too near. Just stay where you are, be nice, okay? Yeah, so for me, I think that's a huge transformation because I used to empty 1/3 can of an insecticide to drown the poor lizard.
You.
Yeah, so I don't do things like that again. So I know I am ready for the great transformation. Okay, if you are ready, please comment together. Let's have this collective energy and say, I am ready. Okay,
Yeah.
comment, I am ready. Right. So remember, on Monday, Singapore time at 11 a.m., join us. Okay, we will come on live a little bit earlier to wait for everyone, to set up and wait for everyone. So when you join us, don't just leave and thinking nothing's starting yet. Wait, okay?
Yeah.
All right. So we'll see you on Monday.
Yeah.
At 11:11. Please check your local time. Okay.
And don't forget to like our page, okay, so that you can receive the updates from us.
Please share with your friends. Share the love. Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, I think
That's all for now.
today.
Correct. Because we need to get back to some work.
Yeah. Okay. Bye bye.